Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini motorways. Let's go to Dubai for today's daily challenge. We will start with 4 traffic lights and none of our destinations will become circles. It is small town charm here in the very, very, very large city of Dubai. Sunflare's space is here. Sunny was here first. In fact, good afternoon, Sunny. Hope you are doing well. It is, arm stretch hurt. It is Tuesday. And we have things to do, I suppose. Start off with some good news on the scheduling front. You may recall that yesterday, the plan was that there wasn't gonna be a stream on Wednesday morning. There wasn't gonna be a Gimmimimim tomorrow, but work schedules, things change, depositions cancel. It's gonna be very, very, very hot here in New England this week. I don't know that this is what happened, but it's entirely possible that either the law firm or the defending attorney looked at the calendar and looked at the weather forecast and said, my guy, my dude, my brother in fuck, it's gonna be 97 degrees on Wednesday. Can we not? And then they decided to not, which is good. They did just, punt it ahead to next week, which is part of the reason I think they looked at the calendar and the weather forecast and said, can we not? So, next week, next Tuesday morning, it currently stands that there may not be a Gimmimimim, but we'll see. We'll deal with that problem as and when it comes up. This yellow will go over here. We'll get these 3 to deal with this. You know what? Let's redraw. While we're still a little bit early in the map here, we're just going to do this with these yellows. We're going to do it that way. That's going to be fine. We'll get this 3rd green integrated over here. And this road especially is so short. Sunny would like to have warm temperatures and not low 60s and rain. I mean, I suppose it depends on the level of rain. And if it was like that all the time, it would definitely get samey. I personally am a person who's like, unless it's absolutely perfect weather, let's take 30 road tiles instead of a 5th and 6th traffic light, by the way. Low 60s and rain sounds pretty good to me right now, but I'm the kind of person who, like, if it's the same weather all the time, that gets dreary pretty much no matter what the weather is. Like, I could probably do with a constant idyllic Southern California vibe of every day is somewhere between 70 and 80 degrees and there isn't a cloud in the sky and it is a newsworthy event when it rains. I could probably deal with that. But beyond that, I'm a big fan of the whole, general New England aesthetic we have of getting every type of weather except the really dangerous shit. Like, we don't get, for the most part, the really dangerous shit. Not that, 100-degree temperatures aren't really dangerous. Listen, and there's an element of fortune and privilege here because when it is 97 degrees, I have the ability to just hide in my home in the air conditioning, which not all people do. That having been said, on a general level, we here in New England do not get the ultra deadly, massive hurricanes or big flooding events or things like that. By the way, this green business here is kind of a problem, especially if I don't get I got a motorway. Interesting. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We've got... Okay, so we're going to draw motorway number 1. We're going to do it right here. Take care of this business. That's going to be the first thing we do. The next thing we do... Actually, let's do this and this. If we do this and this, Then we have 2 houses going over here. That'll save this business. These 2 can maintain this until we get another bridge. And just for the moment, we can just do this. This is probably the simplest, straightest, forwardest way to keep all of these businesses afloat for the moment. Just make sure that we do get enough green coming in here to sustain this. Okay, so this business had been on fire. It is pretty much already out. Yeah, we're already down to a manageable level of traffic. This business over here was left abandoned for just a little while, but it's okay. It's already calmed down. These 2 are gonna be fine. We've got 5 houses sustaining 2 businesses, which, you know, isn't what you want, but it's basically fine. I could, if I wanted to, do like a traffic light here. I could do like a boop and then off to boop, like so, with a traffic light here. That would probably be mildly better than just having this road continue, because you wouldn't have to deal with the left turns out of the lot here. That's a thought. Okay, if we could, I would love to get another bridge. Getting a bridge would mean I can motorway these beiges over here and use this motorway for that. That would be awesome. For now, we're going to tweak this such that these yellows here go off in a Luke Thatley direction. Okay. Apparently it has been in the 60s and raining for like a week in the Netherlands, which does not sound good. IMO. I think that sounds bad. We did get the bridge that I was looking for, so we're going to move motorway number 1, and we're also going to bridge these greens right here. We bridge the greens immediately. That gets the motorway in place. These 3 beige houses will service this beige business. Fullness of time, I'd like to be able to, I don't know, bridge these beiges over here maybe, but, you know, that's a problem for future me. Speaking of future me, present me must deal with this situation here. You know what? We're going to reroute this yellow house, send it off that way. You are going to come out here like so. This is a perfectly cromulent traffic light. So now we have 4 yellow houses going to these 2 businesses. We have 5 greens going to these 2, and this is a pink. Huh. Interesting. And by interesting, I of course mean fuck. Okay. I did put this pink on this road, but then a second pink house spawned over here, so this is not actually a problem. Let's do... Well, let's just wait. Oh, great. Oh, awesome. So happy we got that going on now. Okay, give me another bridge. And now let's have ourselves a think. Okay. These pinks here are just kind of in the way. They can run up here. This is a bit of a lengthy little shout, but it's going to be okay. Now, I've got 3 beiges here. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move motorway number 1 again. Motorway number 1 is now going to get purples down to here. These 3 beiges, meanwhile, are going to take a long trip. You're going to come up here and then go there. And then, unfortunately, we're going to have a little hairpin Kadush turn right over here. Hairpin Kadush turn was the star of the Josh Whedon television program Dollhouse, by the way. Played Faith on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Hairpin Kadush turn. No? Okay. Anyway. Could I accommodate these pinks in a way that gets a I could probably dent this road down. If I dented this road down, I could voop this pink around this way. I don't think I need to do that. I could also just swing the bridge around differently. That might be a better thing to do, but we'll see. We will also see if I get another pink house over here to sustain this business, because, yeah, one house ain't gonna do it for this pink, I don't think. That's gonna be basically fine. Donnez-moi Motorway. Mercy buckets. Let's, okay. You go off that away. You go off here. Okay. This yellow right over here, I think, is basically okay. Oh, wait, this is 2 yellow businesses. I forgot that. Okay. You keep going off that way. You two, however, for now at least, can hop motorway number 2 and get over here to service this. That should basically be fine. I don't necessarily love that, but it'll be okay. This yellow house serves as the first thing going off this way. Oh, well, this beige business coming in and existing is fine, because we can just extend this road and have all of these beiges deal with it. This beigeness up here, I don't necessarily love. I don't think that's a great thing to exist. I also think this pink business rather, is gonna be in trouble, so I've rerouted this pink house. Now, of course, moving this pink house over here is gonna screw over this business, but that's a problem for future me. Another problem for future me is this green and this yellow, neither of which currently has anything sustaining them at all. So, awesome. Okay. Well, I mean, fuck. Okay. Let's see here. These 2 beige houses here can either go a long way and support this business, or come up here. Actually, yeah, let's do them a long way. If we do that a long way, boop and boop, you can just boop. That's gonna, neither of these is actually gonna be fine. For the moment, it might be okay. Similarly, you two take the new bridge I just got, go over this way. Okay. Every yellow is no. False. Incorrect statement. I was going to say every yellow is supported. That's just not true. This pink right here is incredibly assistive. I'm very happy that it exists. This beige over here, not so much. We need more yellows for this particular yellow god. Fuck. Okay, I kind of want to redraw this bridge, but if I redraw this bridge, both of these beigenesses are going to be very mad at me. Don't think I want to do that. So, I think I have to do that, actually. Fuck and fuck and fucks to Cleasy and fuck. Okay. So we're going to reroute. We're going to move motorway number 2. Hold on. We're going to point you over there. We're going to take motorway number 2. It's going to support these 2 businesses. That's going to have to be fine. We're going to let this bridge wither and die for a minute. These 2 beige houses will run down here. We are at 537 trips, and everything, with the possible exception of this pink business, is a little bit fucked. At least a little bit fucked. Possibly a lot more than just a little bit fucked. This pink right here, not pink, purple. I know what colors are. I'm out of road. Oh God, I didn't even consider that I might run out of road. Jeez. As if I needed more ways for things to be fucked. You come down here, you come down here. Can I get this bridge back? Thank you. Can I still draw this road? Thank you. Can you beiges go service all of those businesses? Maybe, I don't know. Let's find out together. This green business is still mad because it turns out that only one house can't sustain a square business for very long. That's not great. Are you gonna die, buddy? Can I trust you to hang on? I can't really trust you to hang on until, well, I don't really have a choice. You've kind of got to hang on until Monday. So, hey, look, it's Monday. Give me a motorway. Okay. Now, I did just get 10 road tiles, and I'm gonna... There. These 2 purple houses are gonna sustain that purple business. Now, I can save a bunch of road tiles by replacing some piece of road with a motorway. Okay. This road here is going to get replaced because these businesses are just fine to the point where we have cars in driveways over here, right? If we have cars in driveways over here, we can take motorway number 3, slide it up to the western entrance of this double plaza. That will sustain and support this green business and free up this greenhouse to sustain and support this green business and let me reclaim a handful of road tiles. All of those are good things that needed doing. Whew, boy. Okay. Purple house down here. Are you going to be fine? I think you're going to be fine. I think you're okay. A third pink over here means that this is going to be okay. This has officially become okay. All right. We are somehow in better shape now than we were 300 trips ago. With the minor possible exception of this pink business over here, but that pink business over there does not need to be worried about right now. You can hold on until Monday. Hopefully, come Monday, we'll get, this garbage sorted out a little bit. Maybe, hopefully. Also, hi. Motorway number 2 here is not necessarily doing the best. What if... I can't really get a 4th yellow. Oh, hey, here's a couple road tiles I can claim back. Thank you. I can't really get a 4th yellow to sustain that, but I can get a 3rd and significantly shorten the motorway, which is something. Maybe not necessarily anything good, but it is something. You go off there, you go off there, that's going to be fine. These yellows are going to get mad and then hopefully calm down. As long as we know that's going to happen, we don't need to freak out when it does. Speaking of freaking out, this pink business is going to freak out, but I think it's going to be okay. I think once we get into Monday and we get another motorway. Interesting. Okay, so bad. Yeah, bad. We've got... Oh boy. Yeah, this is not great. Could I... If I run this pink over to here, I can reclaim this bridge. I don't know that this pink business would like that, though. I don't think that would go well for that pink business. But if I reclaim a bridge, then... Ooh, fiddlesticks. Okay, here's the idea. Is this really the best way to reclaim a bridge? Yeah, probably. I mean, what else would I do? Actually, hold on. If I motorway these beiges up here, I reclaim a bridge and a bunch of road. And I could use a bunch of road. Okay. So we motorway the beiges like that. That reclaims a bridge and a bunch of road. With a bridge and a bunch of road, I can do some of the things that need doing. There are so many things that need doing, and I can now do some of them. One of them, incidentally, is going to be moving these purples to the western entrance here, because I think we're going to have to make friends coming down this way. Okay. So you come over here and then go there. This is a perfectly cromulent traffic light. I'm going to get a bunch of road back and a bridge. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. I think I might even have enough road to do this thing. How about that? Okay. So let's run. Yeah, stop wiggling. You are a yellow house that I can't have connected right now. I don't think. No, I think that's just going to have to be fine. We're going to do that. It's not going to be the end of the world, mostly because I'm insisting that it's not the end of the world. This purple is going to come over here. This motorway is going to get real mad for a second, but it should be okay. These yellow houses, these yellow businesses are not happy. I knew they wouldn't be. I kind of hoped they would be anyway. Oh, shit. Fuck, I fucked up. I have one fewer bridge than I thought I did. Because I thought I could run this pink straight up here. But... oh, boy. Oh, this is just fucked now. This will empty out real quick. I don't think... this yellow... yeah, no. Okay. One of these three is gonna die right now. Yeah, okay. Doesn't feel great, honestly. 1,070 doesn't feel like a good score today. Feel like we may have put up a bit of a brick. Top 25% in the world is not the worst, I suppose. But, yeah, drop those samurai slams in the chat. I kind of deserved that one. It didn't go well. It just didn't go well. Sometimes it doesn't go well. It's a thing you're going to have to learn. When you do 601 episodes of a YouTube series, sometimes your performance in the YouTube show is going to be worse than it usually is. So, yeah, no. Let's do today's Wordle. Oh, boy. Today's Wordle could be mango. I have no reason to suspect that it is, and it is in fact not, but in the moment, it could have been. We know there's an O, it could be other. It's not other, and yet, I have learned a fair bit of information. So the O is either the second or third letter, and I can't think of any word that ends O-E-R. That's not how English works. So it's probably X-O-X-E-R, and all we have to do is just fill in those X's. Could be lover. Sunflower Space suggests that. It is not lover, but, well, we know already, just based on previous guesses, it's not hover, it's not mover, it could be rover, yeah, there are only so many possibilities here. It could be rover, it could be cover, it could be one of those, pretty much. It's cover! Yay! Good solid Wordle performance, a fundamentally sound 4-piece on the Wordle. Off goes Wordle, in comes connections. Okay, we need to connect all of these words here. Okay, hold on. Quantum, diamonds, and casino, and tomorrow are all... are these are first words of James Bond titles. Casino Royale, Diamonds Are Forever, Quantum of Solace, Tomorrow Never Dies. And I'm just making sure that that doesn't apply to anything else here, and it doesn't. First words in Bond movie titles, that is nailing the purple immediately. Good job, Goog. I I feel smart. Good job, the underscore Goog. Now, let's fuck it up somehow. Alright, if you shield, block, cover, or screen, that means you're protecting something and interfering with the attack of someone else. There you go. Menu, power, volume, and channel are buttons on remote controls, specifically for televisions. And then cherry, olive, umbrella, and sword are garnishes for beverages? Because yeah, you put a what do you put a cherry in? I know you put a cherry on like ice cream, but is there a drink you put a cherry in? So you put an olive in a martini, and an umbrella is like a decorative thing for any fruity drink, like a Mai Tai or something like that. I've seen little toothpicks that look like swords. Yeah, these are garnishes, but drink garnish. Okay, listen. The underscore Goog has never pretended to be a sophisticated booze aficionado or anything like that. But yeah, sure, drink garnishes. Hooray! We did connections good, and now today's Strands theme is stuff that is out right under your nose, and you know what? I think Messino cherries are like candied cherries. Interesting. Like maraschino cherries? Okay. I like me a maraschino cherry. Shock of shocks, the Goog-like sweet fruit. Stunning. What do we have here? It's right under your nose. It must be your... Come here. Game. Mustache. There you go. That's right under your nose. And it even forms a little mustache. How about that? So is this just styles of mustaches? Do we have a handlebar in here anywhere? Actually, you know what? We totally do. Handle... Is it just handle? I don't see handlebar. Oh, there it is. Handlebar. There you go. There's a mustache. People have mustaches shaped like horseshoes. Interesting. Horseshoe right there. Pencil mustaches. I've definitely heard of those. I see a walrus over here. And a toothbrush. Bingo. Bango bongo. There's your mustaches. They are right under your nose. That is a very nice little game of Strands, which I happened to fucking nail. For today's immaculate grid, we need Red Sox, Reds, Twins, Pirates, Dudes What saved 30 games in a season, and Dudes What won a Silver Slugger. Let's bang out this top row here. A Red Sox player who played for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Danny Darwin. Oh, God. Danny Darwin, fixture of the terrible early mid-90s Red Sox rotation. Red Sox pitcher who had 30 saves in a season. There's a girl who loved Tom Gordon, at least according to Stephen King. And a Red Sox player who won a Silver Slugger. Let's go with a somewhat obscure fellow by the name of Marcus Lynn Betts. Imagine if you had him on your team and then decided that your baseball team would be better without him on your team. Imagine trading Mookie Betts. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be my baseball team. Absolute nonsense. A Minnesota Twin who played for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Francisco Liriano. True fact about Francisco Liriano. One time, I, the underscore Goog, went to Pittsburgh along with our good friend Sportspun. And we saw the very first game of the Major League Baseball season, and Francisco Liriano, a pitcher, hit an RBI double in like the second or third inning to give the Pirates the lead, meaning that for a very brief time, Francisco Liriano, shitty batting pitcher, like by pitcher standards, a shitty hitting pitcher, Francisco Liriano was the major league leader in runs batted in. True fact. Absolute 100% accurate statement. We saw that happen. A Minnesota Twin who had 30 saves in a season is everyday Eddie Guardado. Don't often get to use Eddie on the grid, but it's always nice when we do. And a Twin who won a Silver Slugger is Justin Morneau. I figured Justin Morneau probably won him one of those. He was good at baseball. Yeah! Boy. Okay, now it's getting a little bit dicey. Cincinnati Red who had 30 saves in a season. I mean, there's Aroldis Chapman, but 1, that's an obvious answer, and 2, he's a shitbag. Rob Dibble ever get 30 saves? I think he was the Reds closer for a while. Not 100% sure. Alexis Diaz, I think, is the Reds closer now. And I think he was the Reds closer for at least for last year and maybe the year before as well. But the Reds are bad, so would the closer on a bad team definitely get 30 saves? You should probably just take the layup and go for Aroldis Chapman. Good morning, Leah Fireheart. We are debating between taking a layup or not doing that. Let's delay the decision for a minute by noting that a Cincinnati Red who won him a Silver Slugger is Joey Votto. Joey Votto never won a Silver Slugger? What? Joey Votto won a fucking MVP! He didn't win a Silver Slugger? Okay. All right, fine then. Well, pressure's off. Let's see if Alexis Diaz saved. Alexis Diaz totally saved 30 games. God. How did Joey Votto never... A Cincinnati Red who won a Silver Slugger is Adam Dunn. Adam Dunn never won a Silver Slugger. Who the fuck won Silver Sluggers for the Cincinnati fucking Reds? List of Silver Slugger winners. In the National League, the Silver Slugger only dates back to 1980, so you've pretty much got to choose a modern or modern-ish guy. All right, let's just Control F CIN on this page here. Show me the 24. There are 10 dudes who have won a Silver Slugger. Nick Castellanos. I know this is very small print for those of you on the internet. Nick Castellanos won one with the Reds. Jay Bruce won one. Jay Bruce won another. Brandon Phillips won one in 2011. Okay. Shortstop named Lopez for the Reds? I don't know. Felipe Lopez. Okay. Barry Larkin won a bunch. Okay. Oh, Barry Larkin won 9. Well, that's fucking cheating. Barry Larkin won. Eric Davis won 1. Okay. Eric Davis won a couple. And now we're back in the 80s. And is this Dave Parker? That is Dave Parker. Okay. So Dave Parker... I can't believe that neither Joey Votto nor Adam Dunn ever won a Silver Slugger when they were with the Reds. T-I-F-ing-L. Lord. All right, we've got some time. Let's guess the dot game. Why do I ever guess the dot game? What are we... Why are we... So this is a game about a yellow pad of lined paper. It's Legal Assistant Simulator 9000. No? Okay. It's Note-Taking Assistant 2023. I don't think that's true. Sam thinks it's The Adventures of Willy Beamish, which could be making up. Could absolutely be making that up. It could be Willy Jetman, Astromonkey's Revenge. Could be Willy Jetman, Astromonkey's Revenge. That's the title of the episode, actually. Just the name of this video game. Willy Jetman, Astromonkey's Revenge. Would you believe it? It is not Willy Jetman, Astromonkey's Revenge. Instead, we've got this enormous head, or at least very well timed. I was going to say that this looks like Rachel Stevens, so it could be like the S Club 7 Dance Pop Extravaganza, but, you know, that was UK only, so it might not be over here in Guess the Dot Game. Rather than S Club 7's Dance Club Extravaganza, let's go with Britney's Dance Beat, which is Sam's suggestion. It could be Britney's Dance Beat. It's not Britney's Dance Beat. Is this like a... Okay, so this is a PlayStation 2 game. You're selecting Elton John and Matt for something. Is this like a trivia game? It's not like it's not Jeopardy. Yeah, Elton John, that's another musician. Could be SingStar. What the fuck is SingStar? Was it like a karaoke DDR? Could be a karaoke DDR. Is this SingStar? Apparently it was SingStar Party. Okay. Hi, David Boreanaz. What are you doing here? Here's your top 10. Yeah, apparently it's a karaoke-ish DDR. Okay, that sounds. It kind of sounds like you want to do karaoke, but you don't want to go out to a bar. And if you want to do karaoke and you don't want to go out to a bar, okay, fine. Listen. I've had friends over to play Rock Band. I've spent entirely too much money, actually, on Rock Band. So, listen, Rock Band is good and fun. I should have people over to play Rock Band again. People who know where I live. Do you want to come over and play Rock Band? Let's come over and play Rock Band. Anyway, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. I do have an afternoon deposition today for work, so it's conceivable that things will run long and I'll be tired and annoyed and we won't do Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, but let's assume that we're going to do Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. That seems reasonable. Baldur's Gate 3 more likely than not this evening. Definitely on YouTube today. Check it out. Thank y'all, as always, for watching. I will see you tomorrow morning for another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.